Hello everyone, welcome back to Thornton Farm. In today's video we are going to continue baling this field and hopefully start animals and hopefully finish harvesting this field as well. Last episode, if you remember, we went ahead and bought all of our equipment and brought most of it back to the farm. However, you may notice a difference in the vehicles that we have compared to that last episode. I was trying to record a second episode on this map, except my phone rang halfway through it and I couldn't figure out how to put two video clips together, so I just deleted that. We did end up selling the Steyr tractor to buy the John Deere 7800, which I will put the link in the description for that. This is a very detailed mod. You can remove the engine side panels, you can open the hood, you can open the door and the side and back windows. The engine itself is very detailed, as you can see. It even on the other side has all the wires, so they put a lot of work into an area that will not be seen a lot. This is going to be our transport tractor and our loader tractor. It won't be used for 3-point attachments because there is no top 3-point arm. So right now I have it hooked up to the flatbed trailer carrying square bales, so we will go ahead and take these over to the pig area because these will be used as their straw bedding. In the last episode as well, the one I did off screen, I wasn't satisfied with it, so that's why I'm not uploading it. The harvester ended up in the river, which is why I had to carve a headland so that he has room to turn around and doesn't end up in the river again. So the pig area is right over there. We'll probably just go ahead and leave the flatbed there because this one is just for round bales. So we'll go over there and unload these and go back and start square baling. So we will turn in here, open the gates. This is a very muddy path down there, so we have to hope we don't get stuck since this is a 2-wheel drive tractor. So we'll go down here. Although I found with this, the 2-wheel drive acts as a 4-wheel drive. So where can I unload these? I will go ahead. I'll just park the trailer in here for right now. So I'll just go ahead and park it in here. I know I didn't pull in straight, but I need to get back to the harvester. I haven't seen the mud textures on this. It has really nice textures. I really love the sound of this tractor. In real life, it has the 6076 John Deere diesel, and in my opinion, that has a very unique sound. And I think this mod nailed that sound perfectly, so that's one reason I really like it. And it's just an extremely detailed mod, so that's another reason. So we'll go up here and hope we don't get stuck, since this tractor does not have a front attachment, so I wouldn't be able to get a tow bar hooked up to it. We'll go back and hook up the front loader as well. The dash lights also work, which is a nice detail. So we'll go ahead and close the gates. We'll go ahead and walk around the outside while we're out. It is the John Deere 7800 American Edition, 2-wheel drive. There is a way to add front weights to it, I just haven't figured out how. It's supposed to be missing a right door because this is modeled after a tractor that the mod author saw. So, like, the tractor, the real-life tractor was missing the front 3-point arm and the right door, so he tried to model that in. So, turn back down here and go hook up our front loader. Turn in here. I think the front loader is in here. Yep, here it is. This was a black loader, and I'm just going to leave it like that because this was the loader that we had on the Steyr before we got rid of it. So we'll go ahead and go hook back up to the flatbed trailer. We'll come down here and go hook back up to that trailer. Oh, that almost got stuck, it seemed like. That wouldn't have been good. Although I would have been able to pull it out because I would have backed up and hooked up the tow bar to the back end. This tractor is already dirty, as you can tell, because we have been going through mud with it. So we'll go ahead and just shut that off. Hook that up. Come over to the T7 and start square baling. We have to unfold it. Now these bales I do plan on selling because I don't really have a use for square bales right now, since I don't have cows. I think cows are the only thing we have to feed straw to, and I like using square bales for feeding. So these are all going to get sold to get some money back. He has a nearly full grain tank, so I'll have to go empty him some point during this. So we'll just bale. I would like I said, to start pigs this episode. This is the unrealistic approach, and I do apologize. I wonder if I can hook it up and push it out of the way. Nope, there's no attachment point, so I am just going to do the unrealistic thing here and push it as little as possible. So if there's anything you would like to see me do in these episodes, please place a comment below and I will try to do that if I have the equipment for it. So, can't tell, is he moving? I think he is. So I want to start animals this episode. So let's just look at what all we need. Animals. We will need the Joskin Aquatran 7300S. So let's buy that. This is the 7,300 liter water trailer. We are also going to need a Kuhn Primor 1570. This is a straw blower. This is what we will put the round bales in that we just took over to spread straw for their bedding. So we'll go ahead and buy that. And lastly, for pigs, we will need an animal trailer. So I decided to go with this one. I think you say it Broughan. This is a mod. I'll have the link in the description for that. So we'll go ahead and buy that. So we will continue baling. I don't need you right now. You have a full grain tank. So we'll take the Ford over and empty it out. I want that in speed. I do have a mod spotlight on this tractor so you can see all the features it has. I think it is a very detailed mod. This entire grain tank isn't going to fit in this trailer, so we are going to have to go and sell it, which will be a nice break from baling. So this tractor, we'll just do a brief overview of the features. It has an opening side window, back window opens, this window opens, that window opens, the roof hatch opens. I'll finish showing in a minute after I get out of the harvester's way. You can turn on the lights. Both doors open, and you can change the dash display to show speed or engine speed. So I actually don't know where we sell these. You can sell it Blue Sphere stores, Dalton stores. I don't think they buy anything. What do we have? We have wheat. We are going to go to Blue Sphere stores. I just have to find that. Blue Sphere stores. Where is that? Oh, it's all the way down there. So we are going to have to go on a road trip. This will be fun. I haven't really had much time to explore this map, so this will give me the opportunity to do that. I have to figure out there's how we exit. I should probably shut off the T7 so it just doesn't burn fuel and increase the hours, because that will increase maintenance costs, and we really don't have the money for that right now. So we will exit the farm, we want to turn. We want to get back basically to the road we came on. Oops. That wasn't really that realistic. So I think this is the way we want to go out. Turn on beacons. Then I think we want to turn right. I am new to this map, and I also don't really want to run into that. So I will have to use the mini-map because I haven't really explored it much. I believe this might be the animal area. Yep, it is. So that's another way to get to the animal area from the main farm where we were. So we'll just continue driving until we meet the, I think that's a main road. No, that actually might be a railroad, so we want to go until we basically reach field 23, and then I think it'll be another right turn. So we are starting to make some money, which is always a good thing. This Ford tractor, in my opinion, is an amazing mod, so I do highly recommend it. It is a mod contest mod, so if you want to download it and vote for it, the modder will be greatly appreciative of that. So, and like I said, I do highly recommend it. I've only found one issue with it. Oh, this might be a main road. Can I go up there? I don't know where that'll take me, and I don't want to find out. I don't want to get lost. So this is on the Giants mod hub. The only real issue I found is the counterweights up front. You can clip into those, which isn't a major issue. So all in all, this is an amazing tractor. I really enjoy it. Has a lot of detail, even down to, like I said, where you can change the dash display between road speed and engine speed. And it has a, what I believe is a custom engine sound, because I don't think this engine sound is from any of the in-game tractors. Like the startup sound, I know I can almost guarantee you isn't, so it's custom recorded, so that's always a nice touch. I always think it's nice when modders go above and beyond and even record their own engine sounds. So here we want to turn right. I forget which side of the road I have to drive on. I think it's this side, but I'm not positive. So we are almost to the store. It should, I think, be the next turn in. I believe this is the stores. It is. We want to go to the back area because that's where the... Oh, I guess when you tag a spot, it shows exactly where to go. I had never used that feature before. So I think we want to back in here. We do, so let's go ahead and do that so we can unload and get money. So I haven't played this for a while, so I forgot which key it was to unload. We're making money! Yay! So after that unload, we made 8,873 pounds. So that's a nice start. So I would, yeah, I was just about to say, I would have to assume the harvester is almost full again. So hopefully he doesn't get full before we get back, so he's not just sitting there doing nothing. Turn wrong side of the road. Oh, even the hour meter works. The digital hour meter below the larger display, that smaller displays an hour meter, and that even works. So that's a really, really nice touch. It'd be even cooler, but I'm not complaining because it has a lot of amazing features. As if it had selectable 2- and 4-wheel drive, and when we selected the 4-wheel drive, the 4-wheel drive switch moved. but that would be really, really hard. So I'm not complaining, because this is still an amazing mod. So we'll go back and probably unload the harvester again, so that he can continue doing his job. And if I'm doing too much of a certain task, please let me know, and I will try to find different things to do on screen, and I will do the repetitive task off screen. That's not where we want to turn. How have they completed their task, or do they think they're... Yeah, they haven't completed their task. So I'll have to probably finish that off screen. I wish, one thing I'd like to see in Farming Simulator 19 is the ability for workers to do fields, to work fields properly that aren't squares. Because, like, none of these fields are squares, so you always have to go back after the worker and fix it. So that's one thing I'd like to see, is the ability for a worker to successfully work a field that's not square. Because that's one thing that's always bugged me with the Farming Simulator series, is the fact that the workers don't really do their job right most of the time, or some of the time, because they do it right a lot of the time. And then you have to go back and fix... Please tell me he's not in the middle of the road up there. And fix their mistakes, which it seems like sort of defeats the purpose of hiring them, but it really doesn't, because it's still... they're still saving you having to do what you hired them to do. So here we are back at the farm. We'll go over and empty his grain tank, see if he actually is done, because there is some stuff I know that I'll have to do if we don't get stuck in the process. I don't really want to run that over, because I'll probably high center it. Yeah, well, just what I thought. He's not done. So I'll probably go and finish that and set him back off. I love the sound on this combine. This is an in-game combine. One thing I'd also like to see is if you have the combine selected, that you can raise and lower the header without having to select the header. That's just something small though. So we'll go ahead and extend the pipe anyway, so we can unload into the trailer. So we'll get this little part and then send the worker back off on that. Preferably without hitting our trailer. I do have the manual unload, so all you have to do is when you drive up to a trailer, it doesn't automatically unload. That was not realistic in any way what I just did. You have to press R to unload it into the trailer. So this combine actually unloads relatively quick. So we will go ahead and set the worker back off and shut the Ford off. What are you doing? You're supposed to be harvesting. Wonder if the field boundaries are messed up. We'll finish that off screen. Oh, that has a nice suspension movement too. So we'll go ahead and shut off the Ford, do a little more baling. I would really like to dedicate next episode just to animals. I know I've been saying that a lot, but I've just gotten too busy with these other chores that I have to do to actually go do animals. So after we drop that bale, we'll go ahead, so I'm not just doing baling, we will go pick up the bales. I absolutely love the sound of this tractor. It's probably my favorite sounding tractor.